Hi guys, welcome back to my booktube channel. My name is Tolani and you're watching Tea Time with Tea Reads. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, hi. If you've been here before, hello, hi. And if you've been here before and been wondering where the hell have you been, sis, well, I'm back, baby. So funnily enough, I actually took part in the reading rush, but I've been trying to export that video for 30 days and 30 nights. And so I just had to let it go and say, you know what, sis, film a new video. This video is not going to upload and you need to let it go. So I let it go. Hopefully, this video I'm recording right now, if it exports successfully, that just means there's something wrong with that video. And I will figure it out because I'm a smart bitch. But yeah, cool. So as you can see by today's title, I decided to do a romance recommendation video. And I decided to do it because if you know me, I hate romance, the genre. Like, I think it sucks. I think it's all very similar, very stereotypical. There's not a lot of variation. And so I hate it. But recently, this year, I've actually read quite a few romances that I was just like, I've really enjoyed that. So I decided to make a video. I've lost my voice. You know me, I'm always shouting. On the weekend, I was shouting a lot. I do apologise. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first romance I want to recommend is actually part of a trilogy, but you don't need to read all 3 books to understand. And I'll explain in a minute why. You can read 1 book if you want. You don't need to read all 3 books in the series. You'll understand if you just pick up one. And that is The Love Sisters Trilogy by Christina C. Jones. First of all, before I say anything, let me tell you that this book is blackety black. The melanin is too dark to throw shade. Word to Beyonce, okay? This book is blackety black. So basically, the Love Sisters Trilogy, there's obviously 3 books, it's a trilogy. I Think I Might Love You is the first book. I Think I Might Need You is the second book, and I Think I Might Want You is the third book. And what she's done is there's 3 sisters, the Loves, and each book is dedicated to one sister. So even though all 3 of them feature in each book, one book will focus on the sister it's about. And so funnily enough, I found out about this series through Mina Reads. She spoke about it on her Twitter, and she was like, you guys need to read this book. So I said, okay sis, let me go read it. And I read it and I loved it. I actually read the second book first, then I read the first book, then I read the third book. So yeah, there's 3 sisters. There's Jacqueline, and Jacqueline, the first book is about Jacqueline. There's Joia, and the second book's about Joia. And then there's Gemma, and then the third book's about Gemma. I think I'm still struggling, because this is very fresh in my head, between whether I prefer the second book or the third book. But I think I prefer the third book, and I'll explain why. So basically, all books focus on each sister and their different relationships, and the dynamics each sister have with their partner is very different, and their personalities are very different. And I love them so much. Like, they're honestly one of my favorite sibling bonds now that I've ever read in a book. I love them so much. The reason the third one was my favorite is because it displays quite an unconventional relationship. Like, yeah, having marriage and kids is settling down is quite cute, but I sounded so disingenuous. It is cute, but it's like, it's been done before, and people all over the world have different kinds of relationships. People express their love in different ways, and I think it's really important that that is portrayed in novels. And Gemma, who the third book is about, so I Think I Might Want You, Gemma is one of those people, like, she doesn't necessarily want to be tied down. She wants to be able to do whatever she wants to do whenever she wants to do it. You know, if you're in a relationship, you kind of have to be considerate of that person and their feelings and stuff like that. And she's like, nah, B. You'll understand why she's like that if you read the book. But yeah, I really liked the relationship in that book. I thought it was I just loved it so much, you know. There is a lot of sex in these books. I'm just telling you, a lot of smut. It's good smut though, like, it's great smut. Like, it's written really well. I did not cringe once. And the books are so funny, like, you will laugh a lot. So I really recommend this series. I think I gave them all like 5 stars just because of how much I enjoyed reading them. I found them really cute, really funny, so funny, and the smut was really hard. I'm gonna read some romance, and yeah, definitely. The second book I want to recommend has probably been discussed a lot here on BookTube, and that is the Fix Her Up series by Tessa Bailey. The reason I love Fix Her Up. I gave Fix Her Up 5 stars. Again, I enjoyed reading Fix Her Up so much. I had no idea what Fix Her Up was about. I just saw Mayona from Little Wolf Reads like raving about it on her Twitter, and I was like, let me just read this. And she was like, it's good smart. And I was like, good smart, okay, let me try it. And I ended up reading it, and I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. So Fix Her Up follows 23-year-old Georgie Castle. She's a clown, and I don't mean she's clowning, I mean she is literally a clown. That is her career. She performs at children's birthday parties, and she's doing quite well for herself. Like, she might be a clown, but my sis ain't clowning. Like, she's in her bag. She just got a mortgage down on her house. She's thinking of ways to expand her business into like a full-blown entertainment company. Like, she's in her bag, sis. Don't play with my sis Georgie Castle. And then we also follow this guy named Travis, and Travis basically used to play pro baseball until he got injured. And if you're from London, you know when you chat to boys and they used to be like, obviously, like, man used to play football, but like, I got injured, so I can't play no more. He was actually injured. Like, he went through an actual injury, not a false injury like these niggas be saying, a real injury. So he can't play no more, and he's actually only 28, so he's quite devastated that he can no longer play the sport that he loves and that got him out of this wretched town, tainted with, you know, really negative childhood memories for him. Anyway, Georgie has been crushing on Travis since she was young, because Travis is actually her brother's best friend. It's her brother's best friend, and so she's like, you know what, I'm gonna get this man out of his funk, and whilst I'm getting him out of his funk, he's gonna fall in love with me. And we just go from there. I enjoyed Fix Her Up way too much. Like, I did not expect to enjoy Fix Her Up that much. It was so fun to read, whilst I didn't like the ending because the switch up was too much. If you've read it, let me know, comment down below and let's talk. Let's start a dialogue. The switch up was too mad. I honestly don't feel like certain things that happened should have happened, because it doesn't make no sense narratively. It would have been cool to see how they would have figured that out without, you know, what happened. But whatever, it was kind of cute, I suppose. But cool. Apart from the ending, I really enjoyed it. The smart was really well written. It also has the fake dating trope, which I really loved. I just liked them together. And the smart didn't make me cringe, because usually smart makes me cringe. And I had fun reading it. I definitely think you should read it. Yeah, read it. Read it. Read it. Read it. The next book I want to recommend is another book that has become quite popular to discuss on BookTube, and that is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This was my first Christina Lauren book, and I loved it a lot, and I thought it was quite cute, even though, again, these endings, but whatever. So The Unhoneymooners follows Olive, this woman named Olive, and Olive has an identical twin who has just gotten married. Now, her twin is really lucky. She's always getting free stuff, prizes, vouchers, just free shit. Like, she's always getting it. And she manages to score herself a free honeymoon. However, everyone at the wedding, including the bride and her husband Dane, gets sick. And now she can't go on her free honeymoon. So she tells her twin sister Olive, like,
Olive, you have to go on my honeymoon for me. Like, they're gonna ask for ID, but it's fine because we're identical. You need to go. I cannot miss out on this holiday. Like,
And Olive's all like, nah, you dumb, like, so you want me to go on your honeymoon, who am I going to go with?
And Dane has this very attractive brother who coincidentally Olive hates, and obviously he is the only other person to not get sick from the wedding. So they end up going on this honeymoon together, and from there, yeah, the book begins. Obviously, I love the fake dating trope is in this, and obviously the enemies to lovers. Enemies to lovers to me is one of those tropes that I'm never gonna get bored of. So you know, like in a book where these two characters, they hate each other, or they've just stopped hating each other and they're about to hit that transition point where I think I like you, and they go to an inn right overnight, and the innkeeper's all like, oh, I'm sorry, there's only one bed, and you're looking at the pic like, there's only one bed. It happens so many times. I'm never gonna get tired of it. I'm always gonna be like, there's only one bed. I'm always gonna be like that. That's how it is with enemies to lovers. And I really enjoyed reading about Olive and, you know, her boo, because this is one of the few couples that I can actually see why you guys work. I think you're kind of compatible. And yeah, I really enjoyed the concept of the book. I found it really funny. Like, they make me laugh. They're both so silly, they're so dumb. And yeah, apart from the stereotypical ending, it was quite cute and I did really enjoy it. There's also a bit of drama in this book, and it was making me laugh because I was thinking, this guy is a tool, but you need to read it to understand. So that is part 1 to my romance recommendations. I hope you enjoyed today's short but sweet video. I'm hoping it was short and sweet anyway. I really enjoyed filming it and talking, even though my voice is gone. I'm surprised at how many romances I've read this year and I'm actually enjoying. So maybe I'll get into the genre. I'm not too keen on it still, but it's just like, at least now I know I'm more open to reading books in the genre. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Please comment and talk to me about romances you've read, what you think I should read, if you've read any of the books I mentioned in this video, what you thought about them. Like, let's be friends, guys. I'm really friendly. I might be loud, but I'm really friendly. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.